several phases of the off season that you have to go through, and particularly the first segment is more of introductory. You bring athletes in and you allow them, the maturation of the conditioning, of just the scheduling, and getting them really ready to elevate their game and their development. Normally that takes about 3 weeks. So we started in February, and I would say, it's been a great success. Numbers have been great. Kids are really gravitating to what it is that we're doing. And it's really a blessing to see them evolve and change. We're in phase 2 now, where it's more testing. And so you always want to take about 3 weeks to where you really allow an athlete enough time to get in some form of physical shape, and then in some form of developing the aptitude to perform, or at least receive the instructional development tools that you're giving them. And so we're taking our athletes out on the 2-day combine, is what we call it, the IAM combine. The K through 8 will go on Saturday, and Sunday the high school and college and the 2018 draft guys will go on that Sunday. And that's kind of what you see here, is that we're taking them through tests to see exactly how well they're developing, and also, more importantly, where the avenues of development are, and where we can really gear and instruct them to help them reach their fullest potential.
Set, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, right hand.
You missed my cone, you missed my cone. Don't count. Next, does not count.
Set, go.
Come on.
Come on. Get around there, get around there.
Let's go, bro. Work, bro.
Get
Work,
around.
bro. There you go, boy. Come on.
Set, go.
Touch, get out. Touch, you go. Come on, boy. Touch, you go. Work. Good. All the way out. There you go. Good job.
Good. Go. Touch it all the way.
Come on, Bam.
Touch it all
Come
the
on,
way.
Bam.
Good.
Come on,
Get around
Bam.
there.
Come on, Bam.
Good.
Come on, Bam. Come on,
Finish.
Bam.
Come on.
Bam.
Come on.
Come on, Bam. Come on, Bam. There you go.
Specifically, some of those tests that you'll commonly see, even as high as the NFL scouting combine, is 40, to really test the explosion of an athlete, to see how fast he really can really gear up. Also, a broad jump. A broad jump is something that translates for offensive players as well as defensive players to really focus on how much power and how much explosion they can generate off of a standing start or a standing jump. And really, you'll see that as a ball carrier. You'll see that in his ability to run through tackles. And a defender, you'll see that in his ability to make a tackle or hit a defender going in the opposite direction. Or in a quarterback or a receiver, you'll see them able to change directions or explode at the drop of a dime. Also, pro agility. So you have a 5-10-5. That is where you are really testing the agility of an athlete to see how quickly they can start and stop at any given moment. And then also the L drill is more of a change of direction, agility type testing. And so in those tests, you're able to decipher the ingredients of an athlete and where their strongest points are from where they need developing.
Let's go. Pull through. Go, V. Come on. Pop straight up. Go. All the way through. Yep.
We can be jumping and see how far out we can jump. You have to land, okay? If you go like this, we're gonna mark back foot, okay? So it's here. We wanna land like this, here, and come up, okay? And we'll see how far out you get, okay? We're gonna start right at that line. Everybody's gonna get this one, okay? Here, we're gonna do push-ups, okay? Okay. Still, whenever you're ready. Let's go back and do that again. 61. Jump. Come on. Don't move your feet. Stick. I shouldn't do that. Come on, I know you can do better than that. All right, get your knees up. Oh, you got to jump, baby. Come on now. You got the legs, boy.
On you, baby. On you. Come on, baby.
Okay. Pull your feet under you and try.
Nice. Stand up.
Straight up.
Back that hand.
Slide back. Slide.
Go.
Come on, stay down there. Stick. Come on, Stink.
Good.
Get out of there, Stink.
There you go. Get around. All the way through. All the way around. All the way around.
Stink. Get out of there.
From set. Go.
Let's go, Big Dave. Come on, Big Dave.
There you go. Good way to get out. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on.
Hey, Big Dave. Roll it out there, boy.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Hey, why y'all
Break this way. Break this way. Break this way. Nice stand.
Set. Hit. Two and each. Two and each.
Break this way. Nice.
Kids of ages 3 and up should probably begin the introductory stages of some sort of sports curriculum or athletics. Doesn't necessarily have to be football. Doesn't necessarily have to be basketball, baseball. It could be any one of the many sports that are offered throughout the communities in terms of sport curriculum. But having them active and getting them around other individuals will really start to change the dynamic of how our kids are being raised. They'll be better prepared for life. They'll be better prepared as leaders. They'll be better prepared as teammates and as constituents, friends, brothers, sisters, you name it. Every role that they'll play in their life, sports will actually make them better in terms of being a team player, being more resilient and more confident in their approach, being more definitive in who they are and knowing what they bring to the table and what they offer. A lot of kids go through tremendous amount of hardship because they don't have the support or they don't have the foundation or an organization to really implant or instill that mindset about them. And that's kind of what we do. So you'll see kids out here that are as young as 3 and 4 years old and they're running 40s, doing shuttles, they're doing a push-up test, but I can tell you that what they're taking from that is not how many push-ups they can do or how fast they can run to 40. What they're taking from it is that they can do all things that strengthen them.